how do you balance the reality of, you know, people still living a
Mm-hmm.
certain way on the
Mm-hmm.
continent
Mm-hmm.
versus also pushing this beautiful creation that many Africans are doing?
Yeah, that's an amazing question. I don't even really see it as a separation,
Mm.
and I'm not trying to be blind, right? And I'm not trying to say Africa is perfect and there's nothing wrong.
Low
Like,
key we are. Just kidding.
like I mean, but no, I mean there are deeply there are deep issues within the continent that we all know about. But that is the result of so many different factors
Yeah.
that are now no longer under our control, and then some that are under our control, that I feel like it will take years and decades to really work on. But I'm not trying to separate the two.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is actually show that even while that is happening, art is still there. Even while people are, maybe suffering or not having the best lives and the most privileged lives, they are finding ways to create art, right? And isn't that just so much more beautiful that somebody who, whose lights might turn off tomorrow or who may not necessarily have the ability to take care of themselves or don't know what they're going to do with their lives, they're still able to create. And I think that's what I'm trying to show,
Yes.
really. I'm trying to show that just because, someone is living a certain way or just because they're not living like us, that doesn't mean that they're not able to still create beautiful things. So I'm not trying to separate it. I'm not trying to make people blind to it.
Yeah.
A lot of creatives, I feel like art is political, right? Art is there's so many socio-political aspects of art. So even when creatives, they, create beautiful and meaningful art, there's always a story. And a huge part of our platform is that storytelling piece, right? So you'll see that we, talk to the creatives, we get their background, we get their story. Like, why did you start creating this? Art just doesn't appear, right? There's always a story and a reason. And I think in that way, we show both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.